A fine afternoon for baseball or for a picnic along the shores of Lake Merritt. The Mariners and the A's are next. Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. They'll be opposed by a former All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander Scott Kazmir. Willie Bloomquist will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So Bloomquist unable to get aboard to start things out, and with that, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Brad Miller will step in now. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Coco and Reddick give chase, but this is going to get all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands, getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Robinson Cano will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
close to the bag. It's second there. Now the pitch. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Opposite field to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Corey Hart will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Cano holding. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner goes for second, and he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1 and the A's nothing. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Craig Gentry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, designated hitter, Craig Gentry.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Come on, hey.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Oh, this is fearless right here. I mean, he knows in his peripheral vision that that wall's coming towards him pretty quick, but he doesn't slow down one bit. Winds up making the catch, and he takes a pretty good shot in the process.
Coco Crisp comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball right back to the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And there goes Coco. Pitch inside the throw, and it won't be in time. A stolen base for Coco Crisp.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. One out and a runner on second base. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Gutierrez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Brandon Moss will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Coco leads from second. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0. Franklin Gutierrez will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And there's ball 2 now. Now the pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Kyle Seager will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. For Gutierrez, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Logan Morrison will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. The 1-0 home. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Mike Zunino will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Taken there by Lowry. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The M's lead it 2-0. Yoenis Cespedes will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
And you know, this was kind of one of those under-the-radar type signings in the offseason. He's a guy that's had some injury problems and is trying to get back to where he was a few years ago, and I think he could really help these guys.
First pitch on the way. Josh Reddick is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a shot towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
John Jaso will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. It's the Mariners 2 and the A's nothing. Willie Bloomquist is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Willie Bloomquist.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's a line drive right to Lowry at shortstop. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Brad Miller will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Robinson Cano will dig in now. The starting second baseman for the American League in last July's All-Star game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're up 2-0. Jed Lowry makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Alberto Callaspo digs in at the plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Craig Gentry will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Corey Hart will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Corey Hart.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Justin Smoke will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now a hard liner toward short. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Coco Crisp will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Coco Crisp.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Josh Donaldson will try it again. He flew out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he misses 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Moss will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Grounded, foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Dead red, baby.
The 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Yeah, good eye.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swinging a bouncer out in front. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Kyle Seager will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And there's a sharp slider from Kazmir. It's 0-1. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Tried a change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And the pitch. Fouled back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row? He's retired now. He's just making it look easy.
Logan Morrison will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And gone! A home run! It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
Mike Zunino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Circle change, too low, ball 1. They're putting that last home run at 419 feet officially. Two and 0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Willie Bloomquist will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Good fastball there by Kazmir. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night at the Coliseum. It's now 3-0 Seattle. Josh Reddick will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Grounded to third. A quick out number 1. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. John Jaso will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Jed Lowry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there for strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to short. Fielded there by Bloomquist. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Brad Miller will get things going here in the Mariners' sixth as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Miller.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
And that's how he'll use that sinker against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work its magic.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Maybe the luck of the Irish there. I think that's a ball.
And there's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Come on now.
2-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in is the right fielder, Corey Hart.
How about a GG right here?
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. There goes Cano. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Cano holding, here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Justin Smoke will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Franklin Gutierrez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Alberto Callaspo will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Craig Gentry will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, this might have been one of those balls where he just needed to take a bite out of it at third. You can see him charge in, barehand the thing, and then try to whip it over there to first base, but he winds up throwing it wildly.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that 1 out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. In there, strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Ryan Cook is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Kyle Seager will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Lowry to play this one at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Logan Morrison will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Come on, eh?
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Therefore it is Callaspo. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball too, but unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Mike Zunino will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brandon Moss will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that misses, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Josh Reddick will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's a ball chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Willie Bloomquist will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a hard liner, but foul. And that misses 1-1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Fouled straight back. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Brad Miller will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Got him right where we want him.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Fouled straight back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will step in. A base hit in his last time. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. John Jaso will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, John Jaso.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Jed Lowry will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Come on, Oakland.
In there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now.
So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks like he's going to make a move. That'll do it for Scott Baker. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Danny Farquhar will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Danny Farquhar.
Alberto Callaspo will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Go, bring him home. Come on, base hit here.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Gutierrez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay, and he'll make it to 3rd, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Craig Gentry will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Cano for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Luke Gregerson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Corey Hart will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Right fielder, Corey Hart.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Boy, in a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Justin Smoke will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Here it comes. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Crisp back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They lead it 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now
And a
pitching for the
save
Mariners,
situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Coco Crisp will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy up, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground towards second. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Brandon Moss is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Mariners were given a great boost by the start turned in by this man, Scott Baker. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 3-0. Good night from Oakland.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs and only 2 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Baker. His record is now 1-0. The save to Fernando Rodney, his 3rd. The loss goes to Scott Kazmir. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.